Hi, this is Ellen, and Super Bowl is around the corner. One of my favorite times of year. Now, I have a lot of experience in the fitness industry. I have been in the fitness industry for over 30 years. So there's a few days that I give my clients free days, and Super Bowl is one of them. Now, that doesn't mean go crazy, but it means have a lot of fun and don't count every single calorie and every single macro. Just have a good time. So I put together, you can see on this table, there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to have all the recipes below, but I wanted to go over some of the fun recipes that I came up with for the Super Bowl. Everything I got at Trader Joe's. So it was so easy, one store, one stop, and a lot of fun with flavor for the Super Bowl. So what I did is I took some inspirations from the two teams, Kansas City Chiefs, go Chiefs, I'm a Chief fan, have been for over 35 years, so I'm so excited they're playing, and the San Francisco 49ers, and since I am from the West Coast, of course I like the 49ers. So I took some inspirations from the teams that are playing. I also took inspiration from our beautiful, hot Jennifer Lopez, who's going to be doing the halftime show. So those were what I started with. I started with the characters of the Super Bowl, and I went into Trader Joe's with those in mind. And I want to tell you what I came up with. Now, I'm really disappointed that I don't have the first recipe over here. I'm going to talk about a picture of it for you. I'm going to try to get one. But if not, I'm sure you can use your imagination. So I'm going to start off with my Kansas City, right here, Kansas City organic barbecue sauce, bacon, bourbon, meatballs. Now, I got the turkey meatballs. They are fully cooked. And why I got the turkey is because when you get beef meatballs, sometimes they have a flavor on their own. The turkey really absorbs any flavor that you put in them. So that's why I picked turkey. I know that's not very Kansas City, because we all know Kansas City is that barbecue, the best barbecue. But I chose turkey for this recipe. And then I have the uncured bacon ends and pieces. And so what I do is open this up and put that in with the sauce along with the turkey meatballs. What is in my sauce? It is so easy, so easy. 2 bottles. Now this is for a crock pot, by the way. 2 bottles of the barbecue sauce, the TJ's organic Kansas City style barbecue sauce for Kansas City. And then there's going to be 2 of them that I'm going to put in there. Now, if you have a bigger crock pot, you're obviously going to use more. Then I take a quarter of a cup to a half a cup, depending on how many bottles of barbecue sauce. So if it was 1 bottle of barbecue sauce is a quarter cup of maple syrup. So in this case, it's going to be a half a cup. And then I'm going to take a half a cup of honey and put that in with the barbecue sauce. And then I'm going to take a cup of this Kentucky Best whiskey that I found at Trader Joe's. Now, I believe I was looking at all the different whiskeys, and this is the one I picked out. It was a medium. As far as price range, it was medium. So it looked the best. I like that it was from Kentucky. It's aged 4 years, perfect for cooking. So a cup. The honey, pick out whatever honey you want. I went for the organic maple syrup. That is what I use. So you take all these ingredients for the sauce, put them in the crock pot. Just add the turkey meatballs, add the bacon, walk away from that, and get ready for the game. Cook for about 2 hours on high, and then you can take it down to low. Now, when I'm transporting the crock pot, if you're going to a party, what I like to do is take the crock pot and I open up a towel. A beach towel is perfect. And I lay the crock pot in the middle of the beach towel, and I just take one part of the beach towel and flip it over, and the other part and flip it over on top of the crock pot. Then you can carry it without it being hot so you don't get burned. And then the weight of the towel keeps the top on the crock pot. So it's not going to come out. There's not going to be any spillage. That's my little secret. And I was actually going to do a video all just about that. But today, since this is about the Super Bowl, I have a lot to talk about. We're going to keep it simple. So that was my Kansas City inspiration. Now, for San Francisco, what do you think of? You think of sourdough bread, don't you? Or I do when I think of San Francisco, and seafood. So I got these little tall cups. You can see them right here. And I filled them first with, in the refrigerator section, of the New England clam chowder. So I put those on the bottom, put that on the bottom of both of the shot glasses. And you can buy these shot glasses really inexpensive, and you can get them 4, 8, 12, 24. So if you have a big party that you're going to, or you're getting ready for it, you can get as many as you need. Now you can do this also by hollowing this sourdough bread out. And the sourdough bread is the Trader Joe's, it's so noisy, Trader Joe's sourdough batard. So there you go. And it's in a nice square. So if you want, you can hollow it out, and people can just kind of take a scoop of it if that would be easier, and have little bowls for them. But I kind of wanted to do something that was fun and festive. So I got these double tall shot glasses, filled about a third of the way up with the soup, the clam chowder. Took some of, this stuff is the bomb. This stuff is so good. It's the jalapeno pepper hot sauce. Now, almost every client that I have and everybody that I know has this in their refrigerator. It is so good. You can use it on eggs. You can use it on popcorn. You can use it on anything. I even put it in with my tuna, so I use it on everything. So you're going to put a dollop of that on top of the soup. And then I took just a square of the sourdough and these little toothpicks that look like goalposts, isn't that cute, and put them inside. So what you can do is just take the bread when it's time. You can just put the bread in there and shoot it down. It's like a little shot glass, a little shot. And there we go. There is my San Francisco 49er inspiration of flavor. So these are the ingredients. It's going to be just 3 ingredients: the sourdough bread, the clam chowder, and the hot sauce. So what if you're neutral and you don't have a team? Well, I got something for you. Now, I have a funny story about this. This is the buffalo chicken dip. So I guess buffalo style chicken dip. I buy this all the time. And what I do is I would just scoop it out. I would put it on celery sticks, and you can see them here. Put them on celery. And I would eat it because there's a lot of great stuff in here for a snack. Not high calories. You got chicken. You do have a little bit of cream cheese, but all in all, it's pretty balanced. So that's how I was eating it. And then my son came in one day and he told me, Mom, you're supposed to heat this up. Well, I had no idea. He goes, there's heating instructions on the side. So when you do that, it makes it more of a dip. So I'm putting see, it makes more of a dip for tortilla chips. And I realized, gosh, you could have this both ways. So it'd be a really clever little way of people that are trying to watch their waistline and want to stay good on Super Bowl Sunday to put it in some celery. If you want to add a little flavor, you can add some blue cheese. So now let's go over what is in this. First of all, the number one product, the inspiration, this is where it started, is the buffalo style chicken dip. Here it is. And then I have the organic celery hearts right here. I have the crumbled blue cheese if you want to put it on top to add a little extra flavor. And then the organic white corn tortilla chips if you want to heat it up and use it as a dip. But you can use it both ways, and I love that. I love things that you can just use different ways, and so you don't have to buy a lot. Maybe you're only having a few people over, and or everybody, some people don't care about calories, some people do. They're taking care of everybody in one dish. So that's a neutral dish. If you don't care about Kansas City, you don't care about the 49ers, you just want a good game, here you go. This is the recipe, this is where it came from. And then I thought about halftime. Halftime, Jennifer Lopez, so hot, so beautiful, so wonderful. So I came up with spicy brownies, and here they are. And I put a little goalpost on the top just to give it some, to be festive for the Super Bowl. But I'm going to show you exactly what I used. So easy again. I got the brownie truffle baking mix right here. Followed the instructions with the butter. The butter that I like to get at Trader Joe's is their cultured salted butter. And this is a butter from France. So I really like this butter. This is what I buy. This is what I use all the time. And so you're just going to chop it, you're going to cut it in half for each box of brownies you're going to make. Ingredients and the directions are right on the box. But then I add 1/4 cup of chocolate chips to the brownie mix, and then 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So when you bite in, you get the chocolate, and then you get the chocolate chips, and then all of a sudden when you're done with that, kind of all the flavors have gone through your mouth, your tongue starts to tingle from the heat. Now when I have brought this places, people have always, they're literally looking for who made these brownies. Like, where did these brownies come from and who made them? What's making my tongue tingle? And it is always a crowd favorite. So everything I got here I got at Trader Joe's. It was a one-stop shop shopping day. And then I got creative, and get creative. Have fun with the flavors. That's what it's all about. I have no culinary experience. I never went to culinary school. I literally just shop the aisles at Trader Joe's with inspirations, and these are the things that I come up with. So if you like this video, I'm going to continue to put them out. Go ahead and subscribe and like. I'm going to put all the recipes below for everything. And I'm hoping to get a picture to edit in with the meatballs in time, but I don't know if I will because I'm really trying to get this out before you're shopping for Super Bowl. So I will do another quick video on that another time. And I just want to say, gosh, have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I want to say go Chiefs. If you're 49ers fans, I know it's going to be a great game, and let the best team win.